India's Supreme Court has upheld the 2019 decision by the government to revoke the special status of the Indian-administered Jammu and Kashmir. It's ordered the government to hold new elections in the region by the end of September next year. The decision followed a series of legal challenges. Judges ruled that Jammu and Kashmir's status as a semi-autonomous region was temporary and removing it was constitutional. Well, joining us now from New Delhi is journalist and author Saba Naqvi. Good to see you, Ms. Naqvi. What, if anything, does the court's decision mean for the future of the region? Because the government has been carrying on with its planned changes since it revoked Kashmir's autonomy.
It closes a chapter in Indian subcontinental history, because Kashmir was an issue for all the years since we were an independent nation. But it closes a chapter and it will be popular across India, except in the valley of Kashmir. This decision, this action by the government, which took away the special status of Kashmir has not had an elected government since then. It is very difficult for India to go back now into that time when Kashmir was described as a disputed territory we've just been pushed forward.
And do you accept that? Do you think that the people of the Kashmir Valley, the Muslim majority Kashmir Valley, do you expect any resistance to this closing of the chapter, as you describe it, from them?
You know, just to put things in perspective, Kashmir was festering since it's a foundational problem of the subcontinent since India and Pakistan were formed on particular ideas of nationhood. It was a legacy of the British, just as Israel was carved out. 47, we had the partition and independence of India, and we had that problem left by colonial masters. So it was always considered a disputed territory by Pakistan. Now in India, we are not going to have a discussion about that anymore. The thing is that India is a powerful country right now, and the government of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, for all its majoritarianism, remains a popular government.
The decision and on that popularity, the decision comes ahead of the general election next year. Revoking Kashmir's autonomy was very important to Prime Minister Modi and his Hindu nationalist BJP. Do you see them trying to use this court decision to their advantage in the election?
Absolutely. It's going to be one of the talking points. And the thing is, the other parties, the so-called opposition parties, which are national and regional in India, they can't oppose him on that. That's outside of Kashmir, which was the only Muslim majority state in India. In other places, it's almost impossible to say very much about the very troubled history of Kashmir. The problem with going back to the original status was that even that created problems. We had constant acts of terrorism, we had constant resistance, it was the most militarized place in the world, we had all of that. Now, we had a decision taken by the government, which was absolute, but there's no elected government over there. So the court verdict has also put a date that by September, we have to have an elected government. And so let's see, but there is going to be resistance. But let me just put it to you very bluntly, the way things are, people would just have to take it. You know, they just have to take it. And I'm seeing voices of people who were earlier part of the resistance of the idea of Kashmiri independence. Many of them are already compromising.
That is really
interesting.
I'm noticing that. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. That is journalist and author Saba Naqvi joining us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.